I lost my mic, but I got it. The life you want for yourself is behind a very thin wall. Chris was right. And it's not even like a wall, it's like a membrane rather. And it's so like interesting to me that just how much you're holding yourself back. Just because you fear. Just because the old version of yourself doesn't want to die. And it's just trying its hardest to stay alive. But it must die eventually, because otherwise you cannot progress, you cannot become the man you want. And I wouldn't realize this if it wasn't for my friend that changed my mind and opened my mind through a conversation. I realized how much I hold myself back just because I fear, just because I feel fear, just because I'm scared. And it's just shocking to me how my life could look different if I would just lose this fear, just throw it on the ground. Just because you really don't need it. And if you realize this, and if you have a certain exposition like me, for example, like I had this conversation with my friend, then you can drop it. Then you can just realize that the only thing that's stopping you is yourself. And really, if you just hear this voice in your head, this internal critic of yours, it's a resistance. It's the old version of yourself which doesn't want to die. And don't even bother, really. Just if you hear this voice, just smile to yourself and do you, and do what you need to do, really, because otherwise nothing will change. I don't know if that could mean anything, because it's so, maybe it's just too simply put, but just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to live. And it's harder than it's said, but it really comes down to courage. If you want something from life, it really comes down to you taking action and just doing what you need to do, despite yeah, even if you're shitting your pants with fear, just do what you need to do.